Hello everyone and welcome back to the Great Book of Grudges. My name is Nathan and I sound very confused because I don't generally talk about Warhammer 40K. In fact, I took a little break from the tabletop. But, wow, okay, squats are returning it seems. After yesterday's April Fool's joke by Warhammer community, I thought, well, it's just never going to happen, it's one of those things. But they've just released another video, the one that's just played at the beginning of this video, and there's a squat model. There's a lot of information too, and god damn it, they got me. I might come back to 40k. Okay. Right, let's talk about the information, because there's a lot to talk about. So the first bit of info is yes, they're really real. In an April Fool's double bluff that had Tzeentch himself scratching at his feathered head, humanity's long-lost cousins are actually making their return to the 41st millennium as a full Warhammer 40,000 faction. This means codex, this means full army. This is really, really exciting. For those of you who are probably new to the hobby, squats existed, and they were pretty much squatted. Yeah, it's one of the factions that got removed very, very early on, but it's coming back. God, I wonder what old units are returning. Like, maybe one of the space trains? That would be kind of cool. They're only showing off 1 minute at the moment, and the new faction name is Leagues of Votann. We'll talk about that in just a sec. But it looks really, really cool. I'm actually really surprised. I was expecting a little derpier, I guess, but this is awesome. I'm actually really happy. We've got a little throwback to their old name here, and while those nasty necromunders still call them squats, that's not at all how they refer to themselves. These warriors have a long and proud martial history, and to those who aren't on their bad side, they're known as the Leagues of Votann, though they refer to themselves as kin. Name change makes sense. I don't think they can copyright the word squat, but yeah, this is fine. This is perfectly fine. We get a bit more of a close-up of the miniature, and this is really cool, because yeah, sure, they've only shown us one, but this is still a lot of hype, and they have confirmed that it's going to be later this year. We'll talk about that in just a sec. These are going to be really, really cool. I can't wait to see the different types of paint schemes and all that. I haven't been this excited for Warhammer 40k for a long time, because squats are just super cool. I'm into the older style armies, so you know, squats has been something that people have been asking for a long time, not just myself, so it's just great to see them back. We get a little bit of lore here too, so that's great. Although their civilization shares common roots with humanity, the Leagues of Votann have an uneasy relationship with the Imperium of Man. Unlike their superstitious human cousins, the Leagues emerged from the Age of Strife, with far more of their ancient technology intact, including some infamous advances the Imperium would consider extremely heretical. Their knack for science and a headstrong nature make for skilled warriors backed up by reliable weaponry. As you can see from even this basic trooper, okay, so likely this is going to be a troop choice, and while there's no love lost between the Leagues of Votann and humankind, the resurgence of chaos and ascended Xenos hordes means that they are usually more pressing concerns than fighting each other. Okay, so they will fight against each other, but maybe they might ally? Or just temporary agreements and all that, which would work out quite well. I just hope that they are easy enough to work with by themselves and you're not kind of shoehorned into bringing some other stuff in. The artwork is just really lovely too. I'm excited and concerned. Excited because, well, you know, squats are back. Concerned because, oh, my bank account. My poor bank account. Oh, God. The last bits of information, which is probably the most exciting stuff, well, the whole thing has been exciting, is as follows. The Leagues of Votann are coming to Warhammer 40,000 later this year, but there are still a solid few months to go before we get a good look at their advanced force. In the meantime, we'll be sharing huge amounts of info about the new faction and their place in the 41st millennium. So, yeah, we'll probably get stuff every 2 weeks or something, I think makes sense if they said later this year. But either way, I just can't wait. I can't wait. This is something that really interests me because I've wanted squats back for a long time. This will probably bring me back to 40k. This is probably likely going to bring me back to 40k. But yeah, what do you guys think about this? Like, I thought this was going to be a joke because yesterday was the joke and apparently it wasn't a joke. I'm so confused right now. Who knew Games Workshop had a sense of humor? That's a weird thing. But anyways, let me know your thoughts in the comments below and let's have a discussion. This is so cool.